Well, hey there everyone, Drex here, and today's video will be something more calm, I suppose, and I will do another video this week, don't worry, that's gonna be more in line with what I normally do, but this video is more talking a bit about what happened recently more in my life. The reason like I said, I'm doing a personal project on the sideline, so yeah. Um, the personal projects that, if you read this new boy, boy, yes, good. That's gonna be our playing that game while I'm talking. But what I meant to say is, the personal project. It since in my bio I said that I want to do a 3D animation in my life, so I decided to start doing some scripts and things like that, so I could at least have a few ideas already made. So yeah, it might temper a bit. Well, it might temper a bit with how much videos I'm gonna be able to produce, because those things can take a lot of energy out of me for other personal reasons. Like because I don't know if you if you saw the last part of the Simpson Hit and Run deep dive review. Yeah, I say in the description, but mentally I'm not at my best right now. To put simply, it's just that to me now, every day is pretty much the same, which ruins probably the last summer vacation I'll ever really get. Because, yep, I've finished school, so after this, pretty much the last one I'll get, so I think every day is pretty much the same, or really I can see any of my friends, things like that. Most of my friends, I don't even have contacts with them, because, well, I wasn't really appreciated at school. I could easily see it with how some really it looked like they really wanted to avoid me sometimes. Like there are some that just don't know that it looks like they are pretty much getting away from me. Like there's some that I can clearly tell it's just their lifestyle where they constantly are at different places and things like that. But there are others. Like, for example, I was supposed to go and at the night of prom, right after prom, yeah, with a couple of friends. We're supposed to go at a bowling place before going to one of my friends' place. He said that there were no more places apparently, but another of my friend that decided to just go bowling because why not? Said, oh no, there were places. And they lied in my face, so I could not go there. So yeah, never since, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty much really lonely. Like, I tried to stay happy, but that facade really faded away quickly. I noticed while I was doing videos, it's hard for me to stay happy. Sometimes I will get a bit happy for like a few things that are quite funny that happens. Like for example, earlier in this video, at the very beginning, uh, that small bit glitch that happened where everything was going super slow. Like it still happens sometimes, but my life itself is pretty boring. You know, I don't have parents that really encourage me in life. So yeah, I want to do 3D animation. The only person for now that helped me to even have a computer at all for it is my sister, where she gave me this computer, which is her computer. So I know I can't always have it. One day I'm gonna have to give it back to her. So yeah, my parents keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna buy you this, we're gonna buy you that, so you can do your 3D animation." They never do it. And I also have my father that dared to say that I apparently have no life, even though his life is pretty much the same as I, but he has a job that doesn't seem to always like anyway, so I don't know why he dared say that to me. And I told him, me, the only reason I don't seem to have a life is I don't have friends. And it's not a choice. Like, yeah, I technically have like maybe a few friends, but it's just that I thought it was so rare talking to them that I don't feel like getting too much into their lives that I know I might get in the way of other things. And the only few people I have in contact, well, they're not always present, so I'm always bored, alone. And online friends, I don't have a lot, like, weirdly enough, the only kind of friends that I have are YouTubers, weirdly enough. Like, but the thing is that they're YouTubers, it's kind of hard to get in touch with them, other than in comments. So, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, my days are pretty much the same. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I noticed it myself pretty quickly that even though, like, I have Roblox on my computer, I've had I played Roblox since I was, like, I don't know, 6. But, these last 5 years, I really stopped playing it a lot, other than with one specific round. But I noticed that I caught myself playing a game, which is just a tycoon. If you play Roblox, you know what that means. Yeah, a tycoon that I barely even pay attention to when I play. I just wait around for the money to go up in the game. And when I notice that my computer is about to, well, go on sleep mode, I just take the money and play. So yeah, I noticed that now my days are pretty much just that. I put up that one game on Roblox for like a third of my day. I just watch videos and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I advance in my personal project, but writing the ideas are not as fun as it seems. Like, the only thing that makes it somewhat fun is that I listen to music on the side, which helps making it bearable, but getting the ideas in my head is way funnier. Well, not funnier, but it's more fun. So yeah. So I really wish I would be able to be all happy. I tried to do that for a moment, pretending to be happy on the channel, but it just doesn't really work. Like I said, the rare people that I have contact with that I could really talk to, most time they either don't wanna or are too busy to. And the only person I have is my cousin, my sister, and a friend that wants to be anonymous for now. So I won't say their name or who they technically are. But yeah, my life is pretty boring. I have a lot to do. My parents say, "Oh, go outside," but what could I do outside? Like, I'm gonna be honest, just taking a walk for me, it's too boring alone. Even with music, yeah, I prefer to go outside with other people, but like I said, they're busy. Because even though I'm not someone that usually wants to socialize too much, like talking to people I don't know a lot is hard for me, but I'm at a point where I'm so often lonely that I feel like I could talk to almost anyone that would just be a good experience. Anyone, like, just something that changes my day. At first, I wanted to do a more happy video where I talk about my personal projects for 3D animations with my scripts and things like that. and if people wanted to audience for a few voices, but I'm still gonna do that, but not right now. I'm not at a great point, especially that I can't even start the 3D animation, and my computer's so bad in storage. This computer is just so bad in terms of storage place that I can't even download anything more that it would just take up all this space, and I would even be able to record my videos. So yeah, I wish this would have been a more happy video, but I really needed to get that out of my chest, and since, like I said, I'm a very lonely person right now, I don't have any other choice than with video to get out of my chest, because at least with video I get a reason to get out of my chest. Like someone did yesterday, to convince someone to at least just have a little call, just for 15 minutes, maybe an hour. My life is just so boring now. And I surely hope that the people that watch this video, it's really for me, not just the games I play, right? For me. For now, yes, I don't seem like the most interesting guy because, like I said, my life for now it's boring, and due to the experiences I had with socializing in the past, it's not easy for me to open up and just be myself. With people that I've already known for years, it's easier because, well, I've known them for years, but for new people, it's really hard for me to show who I am because most of the time it just resulted in people just getting more distant with me. There's a few people that kept accepting me for most parts of who I am, but not all of them. So for a lot of people that I've hang out with around 12 years, they could not be complete friends because there were still a few parts of me that they just couldn't not go along with them. But I still wanted to hang out with people, so I just learned to suppress myself, I suppose. But that's not a good idea, because after that you pretty much start to regret it, and you learn that you're not honest with yourself. Oops, wrong button. But yeah, and I surely hope that when I'll start the opening of the auditions for my personal project, just to say this project is for fun. Don't expect to get paid at first. It's just for a little fun, and I'm doing scripts that are pretty easy to do. Like I put a lot of notes that says how you're supposed to say things. So yeah, if you're intrigued of doing a few voices, and it's just for fun. When I open the audition, just let me know. For now, I'm not so sure to open the auditions because that will mean giving you guys my emails. And like I said, I have a hard time trusting people, especially on the internet. You know how internet is. So yeah, might take maybe a month or two more. No, maybe a few weeks because soon I'm gonna buy a hard drive that's gonna allow me to have more space on the computer. But this game is laggy as hell. I really don't know why, but every time I record, it makes everything lag so much. I still haven't figured out what's the problem. Like for the last couple of videos, I keep saying I'm trying to find it, but I still haven't found it. Don't care about your balloon, kid. So yeah, I sure hope you guys now understand why sometimes I can sound bored or just tired when I do a video. This video was really just to clarify a few things, but yeah, I sure hope this clarified a few things for you guys. So yeah, see you all in the next video.